Make beef gravy out of beef broth. In this day and age, there are so many things that you can do on your own, things that you can do in your own home. The kind of things that you can do at home includes a do-it-yourself tables, chairs, racks, and yes, even gourmet foods. This means you do not have to put out an extra dollar or shell out big time to enjoy and use things you normally get in stores or restaurants. And in this day and age, that means a lot too. A good example of food that you usually enjoy at restaurants and can now enjoy at your home is beef gravy made out of beef broth. Back then, you must have a celebration or a very good reason to drive into a fancy place and order beef gravy made of beef broth. But thankfully you can make your own beef gravy or of beef broth and enjoy it at the comfort of your own home. Here are some tips on how make beef gravy out of beef broth. Do it yourself. Do it right. Doing things by yourself has both ups and downs. If you do not have a good idea of what to do, the benefits of doing things yourself might be countered by failure. So to avoid that, you must prepare well before you make your beef gravy out of beef broth. You will need the following: 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of flour, 1/4 cup of meat drippings, 2 cups of beef broth, salt, pepper. With the right ingredients you can make the right beef gravy out of beef broth. So avoid hassles. Enjoy your meals instead of stressing over them. Get the right ingredients. Make dishes hot. Your homemade beef gravy out of beef broth will definitely make your dishes and meals hot and tasty. To get on your way, take the first step, and that is to open your stove. Set it on medium heat. Put a saucepan on top and melt your butter or your margarine. Then make sure the butter is properly melted before you proceed to the next step. Smooth mix. Now that the butter is melted, get your flour. Slowly pour the flour into the melted butter. Then stir. Make sure that you stir the mix it well. You know you are doing a good job of stirring when the mixture is free of lump and looks smooth on the surface. Then it is time to put the 1/4 cup of meat drippings. Taste time. The last few steps will put more punch to your gravy's taste. The 2 cups of beef broth should be slowly poured in and stirred. Keep stirring until the gravy is thick. You can season the sauce with some salt and pepper. Here is where your preference or taste will come in. Season your beef gravy from beef broth according to your liking. And just like that, you can whip up your own sauce in your own home. You can even ask your friends over and serve them with your beef gravy from beef broth.